Well, hello everybody. Welcome to the channel or back to the channel. I go by the trail name Jellybean and I live in a 2008 Kia Sorento that I built out to live and travel in. Uh, I was going to work on the box today, but it's a gorgeous day. The next 3 or 4 are going to be cruddy. So I decided today I am going to cook some shrimp and vegetables. A little butter in there. With a little, and then a little orange sauce that I bought a while back. Then I'm going to work on that log. Yeah, it's going to take me a little while to bust it up, but you know what? I could use the exercise. And it's just a beautiful day today, and I want to be outside. So we are cooking up, well, we got broccoli, carrots, cauliflower in there. I want more carrots than anything else, I think. Not like my eyesight couldn't use it. I think it's too late, though. I was fine until I got in my 40s, then all of a sudden it went, I mean, I had perfect vision until I was in my 40s. Then all of a sudden it just went straight downhill. Now I can't do anything without glasses. These are pretty old vegetables, so I think I'm going to cook up as many carrots as I can pull out of here, and then we'll throw the rest away. Get some new ones. So I was going to, like I said, I was going to work on this box today, and I was going to go, go into town. I had to get some bolts and stuff for it. But it's such a beautiful day. I don't want to be in town looking for a hardware store and a laundromat and all that stuff today. I'd rather do that tomorrow when it's a crud day. So we're going to throw these vegetables right over there into the garbage for right now. But yeah, we're just going to hang out today. We're going to enjoy being outside. Taking that, driving all the way for a couple days really got my head right. I just want to be in the woods. I don't want to be in a city at all. So I'm happy to be in the woods. It's a beautiful day, and these shrimp are old as well. Yeah, I don't know how good they're going to be. They've been in here for, oh gosh, months. So we're going to end up throwing these away. We won't do that today, though. We don't want shrimp sitting in the garbage outside or in the car. Looks like I'm getting ready to run out of fuel. I have another can, though, no big deal. Yes, we are definitely running out of fuel. I got to get another can. Luckily, I have a second can. And I also need a Ziploc baggie. Okay. Alrighty. Oh! Okay, pro tip. When you have the camera barely hanging on in the back of the bean pod, don't slam the door. Okay, let's get this tank changed. And we can, thank gosh it started, or it went dead right when I started cooking. Hate when you're cooking something. Now I can't get that shut. What happened here? Oh, that's why. Okay, we are back in business. Make sure that tank, yep, has fluid. Okay, man, I don't know where I was. Oh, I think I was talking about, yeah, I don't want to be in town on a beautiful day like this. After driving all the way, My head's right. I'm happy to be in nature again. Yeah. So we're not going to town on a beautiful day. We'll go to town and do errands on a cruddy, rainy day. So I'm thinking about driving south now. Vans down in Cali are really getting cheap, especially comparatively, like in Oregon, Washington. You know, when I was looking at vans in Oregon, they wanted crazy amounts for them. I mean, this guy had, I know the van had 288,000. He was trying to say it had 88, but the pedals were all worn off. Even the metal underneath the pedal was worn, and he wanted like 10 grand, 9 grand for it or something like that. I offered him 6, and and I thought that was too high. Other vans I looked at, same thing. 180,000 mile van. I think it was at a dealership, but wanted 18,000, I think, for it. I mean, come on, the stuff isn't worth gold. I was looking at a van in Cali last night, and I can't remember the price. I want to say 6,500. This was a built-out van. Can't remember the mileage on it, but I don't believe it wasn't that bad. But it had bed, solar, water, free. It was full build. I don't need a full build because I have a lot of stuff. I would actually like a van that is just an empty shell, or would be perfect would be a van that has been insulated, walls, ceiling, max air fan, boom. And then the guy got sick, or girl got sick of it, and decided, you know what, I don't want to finish this build. That would be perfect, because then I could just move my stuff into basically a built van. I know that's way too much to ask for. But yeah, this is all we're going to do today. Like I said, we're going to finish cooking these shrimp and vegetables for lunch. And then we're going to go beat on that log for a while, start a fire, have a adult beverage this afternoon. And that's all we're doing today. So I'll let you guys go, because, do you really want to watch me sit here and stir fry? And I'm sure you don't want to sit there and watch me beat on a log, because, that's how exciting is that? Of course, how exciting is just listening to me ramble on either? So I'm not sure. I don't know. Maybe we'll do a time lapse of me beating on the log. But all right, I'm going to finish this stir fry up, and then go beat on a log. Okay, so I beat on that thing for like 5 minutes, and I was beating in the same spot that I did yesterday for quite a while, and all it was doing was chunking, taking little chunks out. It wasn't splitting at all. The other half a log split for me, and with all that bark that's on the ground, and if I have one fake log, that's plenty for tonight. And I just decided, you know what? I'm not going to beat on that thing for hours. All I was going to do was make slivers. So I think I would rather just spend the time looking on the internet for vans. And if I find one, maybe decide to go to bed right now, and drive wherever the van is. I'm really worried that I don't know how far it would be to my friends in California from where I am. But I mean, it's 1,000, 1,500 anyways. Probably. I really don't think the bean pot will make 1,500 miles. But it's kind of my only choice, because I can't find anything in the north. I'm gonna have to go somewhere. You know, I called that or messaged that guy yesterday about the one van that I found, and I said, hey, you know, asked him if it's titles in his name, he's got a bill of sale form from the DMV, and does it really have the mileage? He finally got back to me and was like, well, I'm selling it for somebody else. That means one of two things. Could be stolen, who knows? But odds are he bought it to flip. So then I'm going to take that title in there, and they're going to go, well, you don't have a bill of sale from whoever the title's. I'm like, well, I bought it from this guy. And they're going to go like, because, you know, people used to be able to just take the title, give it to somebody. They could sell it 5 times. And then, you know, finally the guy takes the title in, or girl, and you know, nobody said a thing. But with all the taxes and everything, people have figured that stuff out. So now they want a bill of sale with all kinds of information on it, signed and dated. You've got, you know, X amount of days to turn it in. And if that doesn't happen, there's all kinds of fines, or I think they could even say, no, sorry, you bought this illegally, we're not going to register it. I don't know. So I'm definitely not taking any chances like that with anything. Yeah, I even messaged him back after, you know, and I said, hey, I tell you what, meet me at the DMV. We'll discuss the price. Then we'll go inside and you tell them you're selling it to me. And yeah, he wouldn't even message that back, because he, you know, I know it's, you know, or it's just a scam. Could be just a scam. But all right, yeah, I'm going to sit down and just look on the internet, relax. If I find something really good, maybe I'll pack up the bean pod and just go. Other words, I'll light a fire, relax for a little while, and then we'll go to sleep. So I will let you know what we're doing as soon as I figure it out. And like always, never know when or if I'm going to figure it out. So, okay, we'll talk to you in a few. Well, I've been sitting here for probably about an hour and a half. And there are a lot of really good deals down near my friend's place in California. Problem is, it's 100 degrees every day there right now. 100 a couple, and only the low of like 75. Which means if I go down there and I can't find something quick, I'm going to be living in the bean pod in 100-degree heat. Yeah, the bean pod is not set for 100-degree heat. I'll tell you that right now. So I don't know. We're going to think about it overnight. I was hoping my friend's place, I could rent her apartment out, but it's basically rented out for the summer. She said I could have it for what? She's got one open week, which would mean it'd give me a week to look. So I don't know. We're going to think about it overnight. I don't know. It's a long drive. Be nice to go down and be down at Cali again, though. I do enjoy California. I don't know. We're going to sit here and think about it, guys. I'm going to light a fire. It's cooling off pretty quick. So I'm going to have to put my coat on, literally. I'm sitting here in a sweatshirt in the end of May. It's only 60 degrees here where I am. My friend's is 100. So I don't know. We'll think about it. We're going to light a fire, figure it out. Well, I have made the decision. I can't find anything in the north that is worth anything that they don't want 10 grand for. So what we're going to do, we're leaving. We're heading to California, And what we're going to do is I'm going to take my time. I'm going to drive to NorCal, spend a day or two, look at vans up there. No, I don't know what that guy's doing. If I find something, I'll just take what I have in the bean pod, stick it in the van, take the bean pod to a junkyard and say, here you go. Then I'll continue down slowly to my friend's house, hang out with her for a few days. Maybe if I find something in NorCal, I may come right back and just say, forget about it. But I think I want to go to SoCal anyways. I really do. I love SoCal. I have friends down there. Would love to see them all again. Especially, you never know. It may be the last time I ever get to see those folks. So it'd be nice to get down. I got friends in San Diego that I haven't seen in since October of last year. Yeah, October of last year I saw them when I was hiking in SoCal. We all met up for dinner. But it'd be cool to go down to San Diego and see them. And my other friend, she's just a great person, so I'd love to see her. And SoCal, I can get everything I need for a build easy down there. Van shops everywhere. Renergy is just outside of LA. Excuse me. Go live on the beach for a couple weeks and then decide where to move to. I like it in the north. Some places are very van friendly, others aren't. So that's what we're going to do. We're just going to take our time getting through California, get down to SoCal. If I haven't found a van by then, I'll have another week. I can stay at my friend's place. She's got an opening for about 6 days that I could stay with her. Excuse me. So we're going to do that. And that gives me a solid couple weeks. Then if I haven't found a van by then, I'd be SOL. But I'm pretty sure I can find a van in California. I'm looking on the internet, and within 70 miles of my friend's house, I found 20 that I would, if they were up here right now, I would go see them and probably buy them. The prices are a lot better. I'm talking, I saw one van that had this one, it kind of worries me. Had 106,000 miles. It was a Chevy 3500 express van, maybe. Not that old. 15 years, 16 years. Now my bean pod is 16 years old. Actually 15. I've got 150,000 miles on it. And I was not easy on this vehicle, trust me. I beat the living heck out of it. I lived on a mountain in California for a while and would load it up with thousands of pounds of construction material, drive right up the windy roads, not going slow either. I was pushing it up and down the mountain, with all those stuff. Driving at 100 miles, the speed limit from Vegas up to Vegas is 100. So I drive 100 miles an hour. I've not been easy on this car. So if I find, a decent van, if it's got, I'd like a diesel. I doubt I'll find one. Obviously I'd like a 4x4 diesel, but yeah, I'm not going to find one that I can afford. Not a chance in hell. So I'm going to go ahead and finish my adult beverage. Well, I'm going to let the fire go out. Maybe have one more. I don't know. Second one. I have a little bit of whiskey left in the bean pot. I'd like to get rid of it before I leave. Other words, I'm going to pour it out. I don't mind driving with a bottle of whiskey in the vehicle because it's in the freezer, underneath the mattress. There's no way I can get to it. So, I just don't like open intoxicant laws. I mean, that is, from what I understand, as long as you cannot get to it, you can have a bottle, as long as it's capped, not like between your legs. I'm not talking like I'm having a beer on the way down the road. That it's legal. But driving, as far as I have to drive, it's like 1,400 miles. I looked it up. It's just under 1,400 miles. I don't want any whiskey in the car. I don't do drugs, so that's not a problem. I don't have drugs in the car. So, yep, we've decided it. Now, what are we going to do when we find a van? Well, it'd be really cool if it had like a bed platform, a water system, a floor. It was insulated, like I said. That would be amazing. And then I could just put my electrical system in it. Excuse me. There are so many problems with the bean pod. If I'm just waiting to find something where I am, or where, maybe go move somewhere, 100 miles away, whatever, odds are I'm not going to find anything. This way, I'm forcing myself basically within 2 weeks to find a vehicle that I can live in, build out, whatever I have to do. Now, my friend, if I needed something, I could have it mailed to her house. I know of a nice piece of BLM land that's, say, 30 miles away from her, where I could definitely build a van out. Home Depots, Lowe's, Walmarts, whatever else you can think of are there. So I could buy everything I need. But if I needed something off of like Amazon, I could have it sent to her house. Or it's SoCal. There's Amazon lockers. A lot of other places there aren't. So that's what we're going to do. I'm excited. I was nervous about it because I'm nervous about the bean pod. But 20 miles a day to go look at vans anywhere, and I'm not finding them. Then they're way too overpriced, and or the guy is a bum or girl, could be. I don't know who's selling what, but so yeah, I'm excited. Hopefully the bean pod will make it. Worst come to worst, I guess I could park it somewhere, take a bus to my friend's house. Of course, I wouldn't have a vehicle to go look at vehicles if that happened. But you know what I mean? At least I would have some kind of an option rather than sitting in the trees just looking on the internet looking for something I can't find. So, all right. Like I said, I'm going to finish relaxing for a little while, let the fire go out. If I have to, I'll shovel and, do all that good stuff. And I will anyways, probably but I have one fake log on there, and there's one half a log. Not even a half a log. That's burning up. That's going to be burned up in here another half hour. So it's just a beautiful day, and it's going to rain tomorrow. So why not drive, right? I have a feeling I know where I'm going to go first. I don't know about camping around there. That's the only issue. I have friends that are west of where I'm going to go first, but to get to their house is a really rough drive. Windy, lots of elevation up and down. Yeah, we're not putting the bean pod through that, because I know I could go camp on, I know a place out there I could go camp where I have other friends, but That's another extra hour outside of the town I'm going to head to originally. So that's 2 hours extra driving, and it's really rough, trust me. It hurt the bean pod when I was there it's going on 4 years. It was 2020 in the fall. All right, I'm going to stop rambling, and starting tomorrow morning, we're going to go on an adventure, guys, to find a vehicle that we can build out and live in. So as always, thank you for watching, subscribing, commenting, sharing, liking, and all those good things. You guys have a great morning, evening, afternoon where you are. And we'll see you next time on Jelly Bean Outdoors.